Senator Shaheen.
Thank you both for being here. Mr. Holmes, you talked about, and I think you may have referenced this to Ambassador in your remarks, the gender violence against women and girls. The majority of internally displaced people in Haiti are women and girls. Can you speak to the humanitarian efforts that are focused on women and girls?
Senator Shaheen, thanks for your attention in this matter. So I think an understated consequence is being paid by women and females throughout the country. More recently, we've seen gangs using something called community rapes, where in an effort to terrorize entire communities, they'll systematically rape every female in that community. In October, we saw 42 murdered as a part of that, many former staff members from my team. And so women play such a critical part in not just the protection mechanisms here, but in the leadership coming out on the other side of it. And so what we are proposing in the humanitarian piece is that should be a measurable and defined metric that we're reporting on consistently throughout it. If we aren't measuring it and reporting on it, we shouldn't expect it to be managed accordingly.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, because we do have a law that Congress passed during the first Trump administration called Women, Peace, and Security that mandates that in conflict zones like this, that women should be at the table in leadership roles. Can you, Ambassador, speak to what we're doing to ensure that women are included in decision-making with respect to what happens in Haiti?
Senator, let me make a first point, if I might, about the importance that you just heard stressed from Austin. The fact is that, yes, what we see is this heinous activity. It's been well chronicled, well reported. And I would stress once again, this is precisely why the paramount concern of our policy is attaining security and stability. In terms of women in various roles in government, we work with the Prime Minister and his cabinet before we had another configuration until 72 hours ago. We are continuing our conversations with this Prime Minister and his cabinet. The achievement that they are looking for is they want to bring Haiti into an era where it can be, in fact, representative of its people. I don't want to overstate this and put this into glowing Jeffersonian terms. That is not what is going to be happening in the immediate future. But I do want to say that these conversations, all of us, they and we, are eyes wide open to how they look will matter and who brings what skills to bear in terms of dealing with a society that is not exclusively male.
Well, put that in terms that my constituents can understand, that is not diplomatic speak. Because I would point out, and I know you both know this, that societies that empower women tend to be more stable. Women contribute more to their communities, to their countries generally than men do in terms of monetary contributions as well as volunteer. So say that again in language that is street speak that people will understand.
Senator, women already run a lot of Haitian society. They run a lot of the commerce, and they run a lot of the institutions. I don't mean merely in the household behind closed doors. That's already taking place. That's a longer conversation about sociology and who are Haitian people, but that's already built into the warp and woof of a lot, with exception to the armed forces. I don't think we can say that that's true there right now, and not in the Haitian National Police. That's not true there right now.
And so what are we doing to encourage inclusion of women in the decision-making? You talked about the current state of governance affairs based on the resignation of the council just 72 hours ago. So how do we see that playing out? What are we doing to try and ensure that there is a stable governance piece along with the security piece?
One of the key problems in Haiti, and not unique to Haiti, by the way, has been the fact that they have a government that's out of touch with, they have had a government that was out of touch with its people and out of touch with a lot of other things. I would like to think that the fact that the points you're observing, the issues of women in society, all the variables that you've noted, I know for a fact that the Prime Minister is awake to that. I'm citing him because he is the head of government now. We don't have a separate head of state. I can't walk you through the particulars of his cabinet yet. That is in the process of changing. But I can assure you that the U.S. Embassy on the ground, we are in regular conversation with them multiple times a day about any number of issues. They are, like all governments I've dealt with throughout my career, enormously sensitive to how they are perceived in Washington, and emphatically so right here inside the U.S. Congress. It matters to them enormously. They are watching this testimony. They will be parsing every word of it. And so your questions have communicated volumes already.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.